I'm back. We're back. It's Sea of Thieves, Mercenary update, and they've apparently broken everything, so we're going to go out there and find out what's broke. Cheers, man. All the way down. Right, if you fall off the pier, you're a lightweight. Whoa. I made it. I have voted for my voyage. If you vote for it.
Yep, Grog's just kicked in.
Yep.
Nope. Got it.
Mercenary Voyage of the Rum Runner. This is like a mini Athena. So, Sharkbait Cove.
Yep, I'm trying. And
Plunder Valley.
Look,
yep.
It was close enough.
Close enough.
Oh, that's so bad.
Old Salts Atoll, that's...
Old Salts?
Yeah, that's near Discovery. No, it's down. There it is. On the left. Left of it. Left of
Yep. Can't...
Close enough.
Yep, there you go.
Mermaid's Hideaway. Mermaid's Hideaway. Tidy up some of these now. I'm no longer drunk.
Booty Isle.
And Booty Isle. Is that it? Okay. I suggest Booty Isle first and work our way around.
Yeah.
Excellent. Kill the lights. Coming. There we go. So yes, I was up in Inverness for a few days. Family affair. Nice time, largely. Wonderful hotel. Just you came in and it was so bitter and cold outside. And it was so warm on the inside. They had one of those panel heaters that had been running, must have been running all the time.
Mm.
Apparently you need to put these off, the ones down below off as well. You know, I don't care.
I put the one on the map table off, and then the one... Usually I leave the one, like, at the front on.
No. They have apparently made it so that hip fire is less accurate.
Oh yeah, on the sniper, if you grab an eye of reach, and then stand on the bowsprit and shoot back towards the ship.
That went somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was watching a stream the other day. Hip fire shot from like the death from above shot on the ladder, and it missed with the eye of reach.
Up and I would say, whoops, we're coming hot. One thing I would say, well, you can't. Well, that's actually quite good. And they said that the bullet speed has been increased, so you get a better shot, so to speak.
Yeah, that was on the
Eye of Reach and Blunderbuss.
pistol, was it?
But the pistol doesn't lose damage anymore, so that will help us deal with kegs with it, which I think will be good. That should change a bunch of attitudes. That's fantastic. I think more still needs to be done, especially now they've found a new way to double gun.
Yeah.
Alright, there's some keggers over there.
Ooh, shiny in the water.
But without the Eye of Reach, we won't be able to take the legs out from under them and get the kegs, and I'd like those kegs if possible.
Got a banana crate.
Nice.
Matches our yellow slooping team.
Ew. That's one keg. See, I would like it if you had to zoom more. If it took longer to zoom with the eye of reach, so it became more of an actual sniper rifle. I don't know if you've got a gun or not.
Oop, we got gold skellies in the middle.
I'm going to try and get that.
Uh-oh. I don't have any bananas.
Oh no. Bad, 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 bad. Well, that's one of them down, but we do have one keg. Playing... Sorry, because I'm biting the lag on this one from your server that's being attacked by sharks. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a replacement keg. I do the sword lunge, and then the sword goes away, and I kind of lean towards them, and it does all the damage necessary.
Yep.
Right, there is an evil sniper coming. That's right, they don't have a knockback anymore. Down. Right, I'm gonna grab that. Did you die?
Yeah, I did. I'm back.
Sorry, mate. I think there's a skull off there in the water. You are a green skeleton, so they brought that one back. If you stay,
I'll put a replacement keg in the boat.
If you stay a green skeleton, I might want to get some pictures, some footage of you dancing in the front of the ship.
No worries. Got to put all the green lights on though.
Now, I am vaguely sure I saw a green skull in the water, but it could have been.
No, I saw a shiny in the water, and then it wasn't there when I got there. If that makes any sense.
Right, let's go find these guys. Oh, there's a snake right there. Oh, there is a... When you bring it out, there is a pause. That's good.
Got a kegger coming for you.
Just we running.
There's a keg, leafy boy.
Yeah, kegger's coming back. Two of them.
Oop. I'm down.
I don't want to die. There we go. And now I want my blunder. Someone told me off for doing this, but... And another keg pops up just as I try to go for it. Okay, try again. Back to the eye of reach. I need a banana. Is that another one?
Keg's coming back. Yeah.
And they have a sniper with them.
What do I got most of them.
And the snake got the last one. I am dead. And we'll get the green candle of death as well. Hey man, how's things? Bye-bye. Didn't even say hello. You actually amazed me when you told me that you actually get snow in Australia.
Not much of Australia, but we do get it.
Who put...
Having said that, like I've only ever touched real snow like once in my life, I think, maybe twice.
Come on. Nice. I'm gonna get this keg back to the ship.
I like the new swordplay.
Yeah,
cool.
no, you don't get tired from fighting.
Yes. And I'm less bad with the new swordplay.
Yes. I like that video. It's just, you know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, that's
Run away.
may trigger an explosion. Hi guys, I have a boombox for you. Again, there is no flame for suicide, is there? No.
No.
Did you die?
Which is probably good that they don't condone that behaviour.
In video games, it's fine. Did you ever play Medal of Honor Airborne?
No.
Okay, it was your typical World War II shooter, except you paratrooped in each time, and you got to choose where you started. So when you're so it's you could have the small Italian village where you start off fighting the Italians, and you could paratroop in anywhere and start fighting from there. But there was also this massive German Doom fortress called a Flakturm.
Yep.
And these things were like Khazad-dûm. No, not Khazad-dûm. Damn it. What's that? It's like the evil Dark Tower, basically. They had a Doom fortress. And the thing is, you could paratroop in on top of it if you wanted. But then you could jump off it. And you went straight down to the bottom and just the screen went blank. But it was just you could do it. It was a great game.
I played bits and pieces of. It was like the first or the second one, but it was a little bit. I think it was a bit before my time of getting into like shooters. I was probably a bit young for it.
Oh yes, you're a millennial. We discussed this.
Yeah, showing my baby age.
Damn snake. apparently you can use...
Did you find the other skull?
No, I'm grabbing this rowboat, sorry. I'm being really unproductive at this point.
That's all good.
It's been a while since I've been playing. There we go. And I shouldn't apologise because there's like lag. So much lag. We have enough kegs.
I have no idea where that skull dropped.
Was it all around here where you were fighting them?
I shot a barrel that was just on the edge of the water here, and he was probably in the bushes. You got a keg.
Oh, another keg.
One shot it.
They've fixed that you can, if you're poisoned, you can now access
Was there only
barrels.
one captain?
I forgot to
There
look.
might have only been one captain.
I think it only saw. Oh, I have to go back to the video. Sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It was the that was a bottle quest anyway.
Okay, then what are we here for?
That was it. We didn't
We did a
'cause
bottle
we picked that up at the outpost and then we just marked it.
Oh yeah,
I
we
was
were
like,
drunk. We
"Oh,
were
that's
drunk.
weird. That one.
We were drunk.
Yeah, I was like, that one's not coloured in. That's weird. Not thinking that was, you know.
I swear that
It
I
wasn't much of a
saw a
detour.
skull out there.
I definitely saw a shiny in the water, but then I couldn't find it.
It could have despawned.
Or it could have just been a glitch of like it was showing me it under the water, but it was like as it was directly in line with the banana crate that I picked up.
Then again, these things can... I'm just going to quick look round in case there's a skull we did miss, because... but hopefully it is just a bottle quest. Okay, next destination. Apparently, if you're drowning, you still can't access crates.
Yeah, well, that's to do with the
Shark bait.
when you're taking damage, it takes you out of the menu.
I hit you.
Which is why which creates the issue of if you're trying to get boards out of a barrel when you're sinking in a volcano.
If you're sinking in a volcano.
So you're taking on water and you're trying to get boards out
right.
on a brigantine sloop. So you're taking damage. You can't get any planks.
Yeah. But it also happens if you're just drowning in a wreck. They fixed the one where it's... They fixed the one that concerns venom. But the other ones they haven't fixed. So one thing, sorry, I don't know if I said this already, but I forget if I said this already, I was drunk, but I think they still need to fix bunny hopping. I mean, I don't mind, you know, if you jump up and down, wait for a bit, then it kind of cools down, but if you keep jumping, then it should stop you. I'm just going to jump off, okay.
Oh, shiny.
Anchor.
The boat?
Yep, anchor.
Oh, don't tell me it's despawn. Yeah, it's a blue mermaid.
Okay, I will leap across the island, see if there's anything there.
Oh wow. The you know how they increase the speed at which stuff floats?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mermaid gem just went like, just like straight past the screen, like you can't get it.
It did a flyby.
Yeah.
It's just like, what was that? That was your mermaid gem. What?
Yeah.
Don't I get another
like,
shot? No, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be like,
I
negative
knew you
Ghost
were
Rider,
right.
the pattern is full.
There we go. Okay, just going to run up this hill. See if there's anything up there. So Division 2, I'd have to download that if I wanted to give it a go. But
I like.
Did you play the first one?
I'd be surprised if. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I played the first one, and even though it was sort of like this, where it's better if you've got a team to play with, I played it basically solo the whole time, and still
You didn't have any
it.
friends.
No, I had some mates that I played with a bit, but then they very quickly, because did it come out when I was at uni? Or it came out like I was quite busy with work and stuff at the time, so was playing at different times to them. And so they all rushed up and, were in sort of end game stuff. And I was like still trudging along through the earlier missions. And then, because then they never came back to sort of play with me at the lower level stuff. And I never had the time to get up to the levels they were at, so it sort of just...
I
just played with a few randoms.
It's like,
but I still quite enjoyed the game.
Well, if it's still playable, maybe I'll get the first one. More experiences. Just thing was, I remember an experience from Borderlands, and it was like, my friends invited me. And I thought, oh great, I'll join them.
Yep.
And they were so high above me, I came in and a baby skag killed me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. They don't have a system for sort of evening it out. So like, it's just whatever level quest you're doing, you're just gonna suck, which is fair enough. But it's also kind of frustrating when they didn't want to come back into missions that were at my level to help me level up, or levels that were in between.
See, I wouldn't play without friends in a game like that. It's so much more fun with friends. It's pointless to play it without.
Well, some of the missions are quite hard. Like even when you're like above the recommended level, some of the missions were quite difficult to complete on solo.
Yeah, I remember playing some of the Borderlands levels when I was on my own, and it was I hadn't ranked up properly. You're supposed to do all these other things to rank up, and it's just I was picking at individual enemies to wear them down. Right.
Yeah.
There's a couple around this southern end.
I might fire off and grab the one on the far side.
Oh, cool.
The northeast. I almost landed perfectly on the middle, little...
But you didn't, and now you're a laughingstock. Lol, lol, lol,
Yep.
lol, lol. Lol, 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 lol.
I was already a laughingstock. It's the only reason you guys play with me, because I'm good comedic value.
Oh, yeah, that's like, there's 3... This is the mission of the Rum Runners, so there's like 3 drunken chests. I hope they're going to introduce more cursed chests. Someone was suggesting one acts like an animal, so you have to chase it down all over the island and find it as part of a... as part of a merchant thing.
So it's more like a
More of a hunt.
like a piece of furniture or something from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
It's just like living and running around. Why is it always the chest furthest from the ship that's the drunk chest?
Grogs of laughs. I'm trying to think of an explanation.
I also have no idea where the ship's parked, so...
South side of the island.
Oh yeah, I got it. So if all the mercenary quests are going to be based around something, I am not looking forward to the stash hidden by Captain Suki Lala with depression and just like 5 crying chests.
See, I was thinking about a chest of vipers. So you get so it spits at you as you're trying to carry it. Well, what's wrong way? They kind of introduced it anyway with the Mega Keg, but I was thinking a chest of kegs, and it's got the face of Brian Blessed in the front, and you know, it's if you have to keep an eye on it because it'll go 5, 4, 3, and you have to pick it up and defuse it quickly.
Start,
yeah.
Diffuse all light.
Yeah, and everyone goes, "Oh."
One thing I'd love to see, and I'm sure it would sort of just break their servers. Because it would be kind of complex compared to other things. Having kegs that when you lit the fuse, it actually wore it down. So like it's a 5-second fuse, but then if you line it for 4 seconds, it becomes like an instant sort of, almost like a hair trigger.
I was thinking, a chest of bounding. So it's like it'll run if you jump a chest of bounding. So or a chest of geysers. You know, as you run it, geysers will open up all around you randomly, and you'll just get fired into the air whilst carrying it. A chest of skulls that attracted skeleton ships. A chest of teeth that attracted Megs. What I'd like to see is different types of grog.
Well, grog as itself is actually a bit of a cocktail. Which was like water, rum to purify the water, and lemon juice to get rid of scurvy.
Thought it was oranges to get rid of scurvy. No, the lip stops you getting off. I'm worried that this is going to be about boarding axes, this bit here. But I'm not a fan of that idea, because once they get on your ship, it's really difficult to get them off, and it'd just make it much easier for them to get on.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought at first it might be. I mean, I can see it being used to board off a dock, like a bit easier. But I reckon, because if you look at the bottom of it, there's these 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking something's going to be mounted there.
Yeah, I reckon something might be mounted there. Either that, or it's going to be for synchronized diving competitions.
Sorry, there's something back there. Raise anchor, please.
Certainly.
Anchor. I'll help. Right, off near where that fire is on the right, I think there's something. I thought I saw another banana crate, maybe. Or it should be roughly pointing right at it. See this thing about crossplay?
Chicken. Oh yeah. Banana crate.
Yep.
Oh, and a mermaid.
Oh, what type of mermaid?
Blue.
Excellent. I'll go get the crate. So I see this thing about crossplay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's I play on PC. Oh, that was you. I play on PC, so I've got 60 FPS, which really improves the look of this game. Really improves the precision of your aim with a gamepad.
Yep.
Really, if you played Battlefield and then you played Call of Duty, there was a massive difference between the smoothness of... Even though I could adjust to 30 FPS again, not bothered about that. But the speed and accuracy of the mouse just is just, I would say, unfair if it's against the gamepad.
Yeah, there's definitely... I mean, you can be on with a controller and beat people on a PC, but in the end, a high level competition and any level of competition gaming is separated because the accuracy of mouse and keyboard is second to none. I'm just gonna hit these barrels.
Yep. I'm just raising the anchor. I'm not sitting still. It's just when it comes to crossplay, this game launched with it, but it's not a competitive game, so that's fine. That's fine. It's not a competitive game. But if Sea of Thieves had launched without it, and there'd been two separate pools, and they were just bringing in crossplay, then no one would be saying, these salty Xbox players. It would be, do Xbox players really want to come and get wrecked by PC players? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just
exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, on you go.
It doesn't matter what they do. People will complain.
It would have.
That's
Xbox players would not be. Their motives would not be would be less open to question if they'd done it the other way around. If they were introducing it, because gamepad versus mouse, gamepad versus mouse, especially with consoles, 30 FPS.
But then,
it's not fair.
If it had launched the other way though, I would have been like, I really don't care if you bring it in or not. I probably won't bother with it. Whereas because they've done it this way, and I've met most of the people I sail with, you and One-Ton, who I sail with mostly, and you both play on PC, so it's when people ask me, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna stick with crossplay because the people who I enjoy sailing with and the people who I sail with most of the time are on PC, and I like playing with them, so I'm not going to go and exclude myself from being in that crew.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a massive bailout. I think it's mostly going to be for kids, really. If you're used to the game, then you're used to it. They're going to. But that's really all there is to say about it. So we'll drop it now.
And
I hate this guy. I wanted to bring it up quickly. I'm not opposed to it. I can understand why it would be fair on Xbox players.
Especially with the PvP mode coming in Arena,
that's going to be a straight up option.
Separate, but
when you go in, do you want to play mixed or Xbox? And that's going to be. This isn't a competitive mode.
Yeah, exactly. This is adventure mode. But then, I was chatting to Beard again about it on his stream the other day, and it was they sort of were doing a poll, and I'm like, crossplay or no crossplay, I'm still gonna suck. So it probably doesn't matter which one I choose.
I was only making a joke about you. You're mostly playing on. Well, do you know anyone who has this on PC? In Australia?
Yeah, so oh no, not really. I played with people, but that didn't work.
It's just 60 FPS really makes a difference to your accuracy. But with me, I've got Asperger's, so I'm kind of really spatially aware. I've always kind of known where the aim is going to be. I can pull off fantastic snapshots sometimes, with more regularity than you would believe.
The old 360 no scope?
No, just from where you are. Just I missed it then, but it's we've had people coming at us. They're on the edge of their bowsprit, and I just line up shot, boom, and it's. I'm very aware of those types of things. You used to have this thing where, any game that removed crosshairs, you'd have a lot of people buying those plastic ones that they stick to their screen like a sticker.
Yep. Or the red dot that sticks on the middle of your screen.
Mm-hmm. Post sales, I think. But good talk, good talk. This is possibly... I think I need to change my sensitivity again. We'll take the kegs if we can get them, but no, just set them off.
No, I got one hit on him, but...
He's done.
There we go. It was just lag from my shot.
There we go. When it comes to console shooting, you really want to to figure your movement rather than trying to pull the shot by aiming alone. You kind of want to move into the shot and then aim at it. In PC, they'll probably click the left stick, aim first, and then go for it. But you want to go for it and then aim. That's my advice. When it comes to swordplay, try to jump past your opponent because you can slash them better from the side if they're blocking, and they can't block you so much.
Yeah.
It's like in Street Fighter where I would jump behind my brother when we were fighting in Street Fighter and kick him from the back.
And there's like... I play, and this is the other thing, like people are like, you know, why would you play crossplay? Because PC players have such an advantage, and I'm like, I don't play games to win. Like, I play games to just chill out and have fun. Like, it's frustrating if you're just constantly getting owned, but also...
Oh, there's a captain chest.
Oh, nice.
Did I ask you this before? Do you have Minecraft?
Like, no, I don't.
That'd be worth getting. That's a very fun game. It's like living Lego. And there's also survival, so you've got to build defences, grow food, mine and craft. It's a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. Just when you said you want to play games for fun, when Minecraft is one of those games, yes, you really need to play it with friends because it's really good fun.
Yeah.
I did again. I brought the goat.
Like,
I brought the captain's chest up the mast.
What would be another one that I've... I mean, like this. Like, there's not really an end game. Like, there is, you get like Pirate Legend and stuff, but it's like, it's just playing for the sake of playing.
Yeah, it's like Truck Simulator, but with pirates.
Yeah, and you know, you get all the people online, and then it's like, oh, I'm, you know, Athena 10, Rare don't even care about me. Why won't Joni respond to my 15 tweets about more stuff for us? And it's like, you're in the like tiniest majority of the game. They're trying to put stuff that for everyone rather than just devoting all their time to putting stuff for people who got to the end.
Yeah, if you're grinding this game, you're playing it wrong.
Exactly, like when people are like, oh, you know, almost finished the grind to Pirate Legend, and I'm like, if you call it a grind, you're playing it wrong.
Oh, this lag's gonna kill me. But yeah, I like just sailing around and doing stuff in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll grab the Billy. There's two
Good
silver
bit of
skulls.
banter.
Yes! And the random things that can happen.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking with people from way across the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, like, I enjoy fighting skelly ships and stuff, but the whole, like, the design of the game around majority of the ships you see are all other players. You can never predict. It's not like AI where you can work out ways to make it do what you want. Like, you can't do that with humans.
Yes, you can. It's like you could feed them nothing but logic, and they come out with the most irrational answer.
Oh, exactly, yeah. And yeah, it's sort of along the same lines as that crossplay discussion of like people wanting PvE servers, and I'm like, I'm not a PvP orientated player, and I'll usually only get into PvP if we're fired upon first. But I don't want a PvE server, because that takes out all the not even the thrill, but like the constant threat of not knowing if there's someone you're going to get attacked.
I was either way on the prospect of PvE. You know, you could have a PvE server that'd be less rewards, but it's just that there are people. I was one of them for a while there. That, you know, I wanted to get to Pirate Legend, but there were so many bored Pirate Legends at the time, and if they saw a set of sales, they'd come sailing for you.
Yeah. And like I get that, but I think the trying to balance it of like how much to nerf the rewards and stuff would be quite difficult.
Oh yeah, there's a ladder up to this one, isn't it? Private servers, I can get behind that idea. They'd be, if you could run it, you know, with a space reserved for you. You could whitelist all your friends.
Yep.
You could leave, as I said, leave a space to yourself, whitelist all your friends. But if you change too many settings, like you could turn it into a meg-infested server to have a great big meg hunt, then it becomes unranked and nothing you do has any effect. But you could also use it for filming. I mean, they've had some pirate Olympic games. Someone set up one of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I saw them the other day, and like that. Yeah, like that sort of stuff I can get around. And that for content creating, for streamers, like having your own private server would be beneficial to them, because they can do like sub nights and, you know, have massive
battles,
like ship battles with all your friends.
Plunder. Something they were saying about, with regards to these mercenary missions, is that they were talking about the Gilded Athenas and how there was a lot more loot on ships at the time, and that's because everything was so close together. I forgot to raise the anchor.
Yeah.
At the start, I would have.
It's hard to justify going to an outpost.
Because the next island you want to go to is just next door.
Yeah, I mean, I did I think I told you I did it with a couple of kids that I found on a Looking for Group post. They had a gilded gold hoarders, and that had I think it was something ridiculous, like 48 captain's chests or something.
Yes,
but they were spread out on all four corners of the map.
And you chucked them in all the time as you could.
And then one of the kids got really salty and left, but before he did, he loaded up like 16 captain's chests onto the rowboat and then rowed it away. And then logged off. But there was I was on a galley, there was a brig next to us that had just helped us kill a
there is a slip to the northwest.
Okay. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, there was like another brig that was sailing extra. I'm like, well, I've got an empty galley now, do you want to jump on? One of the guys on the brig was like, hey, is that your rowboat that's like glinting with treasure? And the kid had rowed the rowboat away, but hadn't thrown all the chests overboard. So even though it'd been like 10 minutes, they were all just floating there in the boat.
Huzzah! Why did he get salty?
It was like they were sort of new at the game, and I was like, hey, we should go over here and do this, and they were like, no, and I was like, hey, can we get the sails up? And I was basically running the galley on my own, because they were just running around playing instruments, and I was like, hey, it'd be really good if we get the, rather than running downstairs to repair when I call for the anchor, like, you could drop the anchor so we don't hit the island.
But I want to hit the island.
And then, Yeah, and it was just like they just weren't doing anything, and I'm like, that's cool, guys. I'll just sail the whole ship on my own. And then I think his mum called him. He had to go for dinner, and they were like, "Oh, yep, I'm just gonna do this because I'm a troll, and you know, I've watched Summit play for a stream or two, so I think this is what the cool kids do."
It really is sad when people get that impression of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got loads of people that watch you, then that's more of a reason to watch what you do. Set an example, but you know. But it's I think most of us have sailed a galleon by ourselves at some point. That's why I like a fixed crew. I just want people to reliably be there and do that. And I've been on ships where it's like everyone else just went AFK.
Yeah, I just remembered why he got so salty. The brig was sailing up, helping us sink the skeleton ship that spawned on us, because they could see that we were struggling. Because I was basically fighting it on my own. And we had I'd left the Alliance flag up the whole time, or as one time we call it the Buddy flag. So, there's a mermaid under us.
On the left.
So of course the brigantine sailed up, joined our alliance, and then joined the fight. And then the kids started, like, rather than shooting the skelly ship, started pummeling the brig with cannons. And I was just like, "What are you doing? We're in an alliance with them." And he's just like, "No, we're not." I'm like, "Yeah, we're in an alliance with them. Stop shooting them." Yeah, he just kept hammering them, and I was just like, "Seriously, dude, you need to stop." And yeah, then he cracked it and left.
So, in a game that I played a while ago with a friend, we struck up an alliance with another ship, and he was obviously in an open lobby, and someone else joined him and started firing at us, and that was the end of the alliance. So, you any good at? Do you know this island well enough to do a riddle?
What island is it?
Plunder.
Plunder Valley. Look, we can give it a go.
I'm just going to plunder some barrels. Ooh. There is a bottle. I want a graphic of this.
Alright, I'll run to the western peak.
It's got to the point that I, generally know where to go from what it says.
That is the idea of a riddle.
Yes, but it's like, yes, I know what this one is, I know what that one is. Not much searching around, groping around like a blind parrot.
Yeah, every now and then there'll be one that stumps me for a bit. But it'll be like, I think that's what I was playing with you guys the other day. It's like, it said it was on the beach, but it was like nowhere near the beach. Yeah,
there are some riddles that don't refer, do not refer to what they refer to. There's a couple of broken riddles out there, quite a few.
But I mean, I don't know if that's intentional, of like it doesn't line up on purpose, as in like because riddles on real maps wouldn't be. But I feel like if they said that, you wouldn't know if they were just like covering up mistakes they made or if they were like legit.
If you get up to the other end of the island, take a look for that sloop. See if you can see what flag they're flying.
They're at the Skull Fort
nice.
To the northwest.
And there is a wreck there as well to the
Lights
between
are
those
on,
two
sails
rocks.
are up.
Whoops. I've done a few noobish things. Nice. Right, there is like a stone archway on the north side of the island, on the hill.
Alright, I'll keep heading up the hill.
Did you do all the Festival of the Damned stuff?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh, is there one of the beacons here?
Yeah. I do like the community events that require you to sail with other players, like the thrones. You know, fire yourself into wooden chairs.
Yep.
You thought this is the dumbest idea ever. Some of the most fun I've had in this game.
Yeah.
Fighting the Megalodon altogether. I was really disappointed that all the Festival of the Damned required you to do was ally up and light all your colours the same colour.
Yeah. When you say it's up the hill, is it? It's not like the top, is it?
Not the
It's sort
top. It's halfway
way
down on the plateau.
Geronimo, come here you go.
And you need to read the map under it.
Yep.
There we go.
I like those ones where like you're pulling out the map to see what the clue is and it just goes off.
Yeah. The Eagle Hunter high to the east. This one is a nuisance to find.
Yep.
I seem to recall it's on a ledge.
We've got cannons going off.
Right.
Sloops on the move.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the ship the other way.
No, they've anchored in the middle of the water.
And they might be fighting a
They're
Meg.
firing. I think they've got a Meg. Yeah.
They said they made the white Meg more numerous, more likely to spawn.
Yes.
I think they're going down. No. I do like fighting Megs, it's fun.
Especially now there's a reward.
Yes. It was just... Ew. I have a long-term friend called Jeff, who's just messaged me to say he'll be up to play Sea of Thieves later.
Okay.
So once we've done this mission, we can probably fire up a break.
Sounds like a plan.
I think the Eagle Hunter is on a ledge. A precarious ledge. Right, I'm going to risk coming up there because I think I know what it is.
No, it's. I just remembered it's not up the top. It's part way down.
Yeah.
Oop, that cannon sounded close.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
7 paces east by northeast.
I think I got it.
Well, sorry. There's a couple of pictures that could be the Eagle Hunter. Nice.
Yeah, because there's one right up the top, but that faces southwest, like it faces the wrong direction for that clue.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one has stumped me for quite a while before.
Oh no. Ow! Leg's broken. Jeff, though, is brand new to the game. He currently works for... He's currently home delivery driver, I think, for Asda. And it's previously his job was to drive around the Highland looking for carcasses.
Oh, is it like collecting roadkill?
Yeah, that kind of thing. But if you say carcasses, then it sounds more mysterious. Alright, next one is
Should
mermaids.
we buddy up with these people as we sail past?
They don't seem to have a flag, but we can sail towards them and give it a go.
Yeah, I've got the buddy flag up as usual. Can I know you sloop more than I do. No, don't worry, I'll just get used to it. The cannonballs are opposite to how I normally do them.
Well, you are in Australia and everything is upside down, and I come from Britain and everything is right side up, so it's kind of like... No.
Fair enough. I'll deal with that. Damn it, Skelly spawned on the cannon.
Just hope he misses the first few times. I said I hope you missed us the first few times, but you didn't.
A beautiful ship, we've taken such good care of it.
Alright, I'm going to try and signal them from the crow's nest if you want to helm the ship.
Yep.
But kind of take us leftwise. Don't want to get too close and...
Okay.
Oh, hi there, would you like to form an alliance? They could start firing at us.
I feel like they're in the water getting the loot.
Oh, let's not... It's difficult to know sometimes which way's the ship's turning. I thought we'd augured towards them, but they must have just filled up.
I think they're out of range, maybe.
Well, they're turning and going, so... Oh, they could be coming after us. Oh, this could be bad. I need bananas if this is going to go down. Oi, would you like to join our alliance? If you join our alliance, then we share loot. No, they've got a keg, I think. Come on, guys, if you join our alliance, then you share loot when we cash in. Just select the 2 circle flag on your flag box. I've dropped
Yeah,
off.
he's holding a keg. You did?
Yep. Just keep swimming, sorry. Keep going. I'll get him, sorry. Didn't mean to drop off.
That's alright.
Right, you're heading kind of for the fort, so...
Yeah, I've turned.
Alright. Right, I'm back. Has he still got his keg?
No, he's down, but he was sort of aiming at me. Or at least I could see the glint of a spyglass.
There we go.
Did you just shoot his games? Okay, so we're going hostile now. That's the thing. Alright. I'm gonna hook us left around the outpost. Probably should have done earlier.
See, you can do that on a gamepad.
Could. Might just take me like 15 clips of ammo. Okay. Bye.
Who was that?
Right, they're off to go put a Facebook post up about the sloop that offered them an alliance. Then when they tried to chase them, holding the gunpowder keg of peace, all they did was shoot the keg.
Well, I think when the keg went up, they realised that they didn't have an eighth in the hole, but hopefully that's them sailing away there. Good. We tried. They didn't want to be friends.
Yeah.
And I also shot the guy who was on the wheel. Just a warning shot. Oh, well, okay. I'm actually sorry. They probably went to that fort and got all those kegs on board, thinking we can sink anything now. That was me.
Oh yeah, because they just got that was from a fort.
Oh, they're probably going to have to go to another fort. Actually,
what they really need to add to the emote wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Was on Destiny they added a Salt Bay emoji, so you could do like the Salt Bay thing. They needed to do that. Like you could just climb up on someone's ship, or if you kill someone and they talk about it when you're on the ferry, just like Salt Bay.
Salt bait? Never heard that before.
Salt Bay. If you Google or YouTube search Salt Bay, so like salt and then second word just BAE, and it was this like viral video. I think it was early last year of this guy salting. I think he was salting meat, but he like pulls his arm back so that when he like lets go of the salt, it like bounces off his elbow onto the food. And then now he's got like in New York, he's got this really high-end steak restaurant where he goes around to everyone's table and like personally salts all the meat like that.
Okay. Alright, we're here for cargo. So the guy's just over there somewhere. So I did drop off the boat accidentally. I had no intention of boarding them.
No, that's okay. I was almost going to say, do you want to just jump in the water and then speak to them when you're in the water? Rum, blunts, silks.
Where's it going?
Cloth, blunts, blunts. It's going to Crook's Hollow.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water on the ship quick.
Is that on our way to where we're going? Ish. I mean, I'm happy to do. I'm not as picky about it as One Ton is.
Well, One Ton's not particularly picky. It's just on Athena's we
no,
don't.
But he's like, if it's not on the way.
If it's on Athena, that is if it's on an Athena's. If it's actual cargo missions, he doesn't mind. Neither do I. But if it's on an Athena and it's too far out of our way, then not even I want to bother with him.
Yeah.
Was there any cloth? No.
Yes, there was.
Okay. The boat's drifted off a bit.
There's also
so.
2 rowboats on this island.
Well, the one.
Unless you brought our rowboat over.
I brought our rowboat over. See, it's cargo is just really fun and relaxing to do. The only thing is, there's not that much money to do in it.
Yeah.
So I found my second series of Babylon 5. No. This way. There should be a way to push the rowboat up onto...
Beach it, yeah.
Yeah. But it's, yeah, I bought Series 1 and a while ago, and just the other day in a charity shop I found Series 2, so that's
nice.
Great. I will soon eventually. Right, Draymond said up to about the yellow label should be enough water. If you just take the plant right onto the boat, I'll get everything else. Because they need to be in water. Oh, for heaven's sake.
I'm going to do a run around and just see what else is on the island.
Yep. One thing I like to do is just do in this game, just for the sake of doing something, was I called it barrels and bottles. It was just whatever barrel and bottle missions we got, we didn't put anything else down.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you and One-Ton did that the other day, didn't you?
No. That was cargo runs between me and him. Nice.
Alright.
Please don't. I'm trying to be very careful with the rum bottles because I find they break very easily.
We got another gunpowder.
I feel bad for those guys. They got all this gunpowder. We're gonna sink every ship we come across, and the first that they came across was us.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them, really, I do.
Alright, I feel like the mermaids are glitched, because that's now... is our 5th blue mermaid.
There is, like, duplication errors that occur. It's like there was a while there, if it was always 2 bottles, 2 relics, 2 whatever. 2 of everything.
Yeah, do you want to bring the ship around to the north side of the island?
Hang on, just going to grab that.
Oh good, I've got a keg, 2 mermaid gems on them, and a captain's chest.
See, we could have, if they were here, we could have asked them where they wanted those mermaid gems put in for the best effect. Or we could have just given them to them.
Yep. Cute old mate saying, refusing to give anyone treasure.
Ah, dear. Right, you want me to come round there on the north, I'll bring the ship.
Yeah.
It's just there is a cannon that way, though.
Okay. If you want, you can just bring the rowboat.
I'm bringing the ship, but we might take some cannon fire.
Okay. I can run up and be ready to kill him. He's up the top, isn't he?
think he's somewhere near the... Actually, I don't know where he is until he starts shooting. Just to be safe,
Your banker there, it's about there. Oop, you gone past it.
Sorry, I was...
Texting?
No. It's, I was too busy trying to look out where that cannoneer is.
Oh, yeah.
Read these barrels quick.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm here. Oh, I just fell down. I was trying to get to... There's a ledge up there below the top level. Like, the only way to get is to jump onto it, but sometimes has chests on it.
Uh-huh. I heard a crying sound, I think.
Did you? I heard a skeleton open up.
Okay, it's not important. We'll just get the stuff we're here to do. I've got the keg.
Did you pick up the captain's chest?
No.
Okay. I can't remember where it was.
From the riddle? Or...
No. Oh, yeah, I got it. Just behind a rock.
Oh, I can see a skeleton ship. But we've got some bottles on board.
The west.
There's still those 2 gems.
Oh, we got the mermaid gems?
No, I'm going back to get them since I've raised this anchor, so we're ready to go. Apparently, they may well be setting up for cooking, bringing cooking in.
Yeah. Found a skull.
Nice. Every little helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a few mermaid gems. They must have messed something up with the update, but then that's par for the course.
Yeah.
We've updated the game and completely messed it up again. Thank you, Ray.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Well, I mean, they completely changed the file layout, so you'd think there'll have to be a few. But I'm going to go do another lap of the island, because I reckon we'll probably find more.
Yep.
Given we got 2 mermaids, a captain's, and a disgraced skull.
That skeleton ship is right there. 2 seconds whilst I invite a friend. Thing is, I think when we start going, it's going to take that as a hostile act.
No, you got to get pretty close to him.
It's pretty close. Yep. Hello, Jeff. Oh wait, he's still loading.
Hello?
Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? This is Solar Flare from Australia.
Hello, Solar Flare from
What's up?
Australia.
Hello, Jeff from, I'm assuming, the UK?
Yep.
Yep, Scotland.
Personal friend of mine. Let's go on. Keep going. There's a skeleton ship passing right in front of us, and we've got bottles on board, so if it starts firing, it'll smash the bottles. We're pretty much just about to cash in, then we can switch to a brigantine. That's the middle-sized ship that all three of us can go on.
Just to warn you, I've played the kind of intro bit for about 20 minutes, so I will probably sink us quite quickly.
Don't worry, we've all done that.
Challenge accepted. I reckon I can do it faster.
Don't worry. However
I'm
bad
gonna
you are
need-
at this game, Solar Flare's even worse.
You won't.
Somebody get me a mega keg.
And that's to Crook's Hollow.
Is that in the game, or is that just an Australian thing?
It's in the game. If you
No,
if you
mega
do one of
keg.
the skeleton forts, you can get a mega keg, which is like 10 times the power of a normal TNT keg, and everyone dies. It's like a nuclear TNT
It
keg.
does sound very Australian.
This is what we call pints over here.
Right.
What's the argument?
So-
If you have a whole pint, it gets warm by the time you finished it.
Well, I mean, for you guys, it starts warm, so I don't know why you'd complain.
I don't drink,
No,
so
no,
that's
it's
escaped
like
me.
room temperature, like 10 degrees.
Which, actually, I think that's the thing I forget, because I'm like, you serve beer at room temperature, what the hell? And I'm like, room temperature for you guys is what we would refer to as fridge temperature.
Yes.
So, you know, like, there'd be some days where you guys would serve room temperature beer and it'd be warmer than ours. Oh, sorry, colder than ours.
It could be. I mean, lager we do have, properly cold. But the kind of cask ale stuff, generally back sort of 8, 9, 10 degrees.
Solar, would you be okay to just cash this in and jump off and find Jeff? I'm not too worried about the final prize. Or do you want to finish the mission? I'm quite happy.
See what it is.
It's
Yeah, because we've got to finish it for the accommodation.
Okay. Right, we'll finish this mission, then we'll get Jeff in. Is
Right.
it?
Yeah,
So
my
I'm
sweet, sweet
select my ship.
doubloons.
Uh,
Yep, you want to opt out of crossplay.
no, not yet. Right, that skeleton ship is actually auguring our way, so we might get in a battle. Well, the good news is, if that's here, then there won't be a Megalodon. Speak of the devil! There's a Megalodon!
That could not have happened better. So Jeff, I was standing on the back of the boat, and as soon as one man said that, Meg just like breached out like a whale.
Oh, shall we fight it or try and lose it on an island?
I can lose it.
Yeah, it's just a normal one. Let's just go before it starts getting annoyed. Yes,
Well,
the,
it could be
the
worse. There
Raging
could be
Queen or something?
aliens.
it's a purple one, that's all I know. It's the white one that everyone really wants to get.
Yeah.
It tasks me. It tasks me, and I shall have it.
Oh, so if his heart was a cannon... No, his heart was a cannon... Well, if his chest was a cannon, he would have shot his heart upon it.
Oh, I was quoting Star Trek.
Yeah, it was the same
Don't
thing.
actually
He
know
quoted
what
it as well. He quoted it as well.
Did he?
And he brooded himself upon the whale's broad hump. If his chest had been a cannon, he would have fired his heart upon it.
I don't remember that bit.
First contact? Just after he's lost his cool.
Oh! Sorry, I was thinking about...
Well, Patrick Stewart's right after he's lost his wig. Yeah, keep that bearing, that's it, you're heading right for it. got a bit of sailing to do, Jeff, I'm afraid, but we'll try and round this up as quick as possible and get you on board.
It's alright.
When you say sailing straight towards it, you mean the rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. You missed it. You were good. Good Australian.
Well,
Yeah,
with
good.
all this talk of waiting for a minute and beer, I'm gonna go get a beer.
No worries.
Okay. I'd like a beer, but it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning.
Do you drink Castlemaine 4X?
Castlemaine 4X. That
You know, Australians wouldn't trade a
4X
Castlemaine
gold.
4X for anything else. That was the advert over here.
4X gold.
I have no idea. It was 80s when I think 80s, 90s when the adverts were out, and it's Australians wouldn't trade a Castlemaine 4X
is
for
from
anything.
Queensland. 4X is
Here it comes again.
Queensland, but Castlemaine is
He's
in
back.
Victoria.
It's just what it was called. And that was the tagline. Australians wouldn't.
Okay, yep. No, yeah. No, I don't. So that's like like stock standard, you know, cheapest tap beer in Queensland, which is northeast of Australia, whereas I'm southeastern Australia. So we have I'm in VB and Carlton Draft territory.
If this thing gets annoyed, then we're probably going to lose those beer bottles.
That's right.
It's probably
Shit
only
happens.
VB.
Please
Oh, what is
don't
up with
rage.
No, it's
Bundaberg,
pro-
by the way?
No, it's Bundy rum, so
Yeah.
I'm quite happy throwing it overboard.
Bunda?
It's kind of the Captain Morgans of Australia. Have you ever had
Nah, even
straw?
Captain Morgan's is more popular here.
So Jeff, are you using the mic?
No.
Are you using the battery, or did you find a cable?
I've got a micro USB cable.
Cool. I was just worried because a battery charge battery charge thing. I don't know how long the batteries would last that I gave you, and I don't know if you have any spare because everything is rechargeable these days except for the batteries.
That's what I've been thinking, yeah. No, I've got the extension lead for the lawnmower plugged into a micro USB cable, so it's about as high tech and low tech as it gets.
So have you picked a pirate, Jeff? Yes.
Yes.
Did you think about it, or
I'm
did you
guessing
just
the
go for it?
selection thing is, well, I'm guessing the selection thing works on a kind of evolutionary algorithm type thing. So you pick a couple of favourites, and then it generates more based on those.
I don't know. All we know is it's called the Infinite Pirate Generator, and the pirate that I picked just to get into the game is the one I'm stuck with. I'm quite happy with him now. I wouldn't change him for anything. But you run
Yeah,
into
I like tubs.
but you run into some weird pirates sometimes. If you've ever seen the games, I like it. People say it's not as good as letting you make your own character, but you know the number of Captain Jack Sparrows you'd run into if you gave everyone the choice,
Yeah.
and that's not even scratching the surface when it comes to the commander, the freakishly mutant Commander Shepards from Mass Effect that you saw.
You're going to hate what
Oh,
my
yeah, I
character
saw it.
looks like then.
It'll park on the far end
Yeah, I quite
between.
like my character.
Yeah.
You want to go south side? Cannon's on the north. Oh, you're not steering. Okay.
I was trying to steer, but it's I'm needing to send that instruction all the way to Australia, and it says, "Oh, you want to take the wheel? Okay, I'll tell you that you've done it." And by the time that's happened, you're already on the wheel. Well, my instruction gets
I
sent.
know when I'm playing on.
My instruction gets sent along the undersea cables, and a shark attacks it right at the point where that instruction was.
I have that when I'm playing on UK or American servers with you and one son, of like we'll go into a battle and I'll grab a cannon and then the cannon will start firing when I'm not controlling it, the drop hanger,
Oh.
Actually, it's at the other end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
We just raised.
And then I'll be like, oh, we've grabbed the same cannon. And then I'll go to the next one, and then the other person will grab that at the same time as me, so I end up going like, oh, fine, I guess I'll just go back and steal. Oh, there goes their bottles. My bad.
Are they completely
Nope,
just...
cracked. We're all good.
Okay. Okay, I think they can take a few tiny wee hits. And don't throw it too... And keep the... Well, take it a bit of the water. Not that much.
Yeah, it's annoying because to fill the ship buckets, no, you just have to leave it in there. So.
And I'll throw another bucket in. We need to keep the plants on cargo missions wet. I think
I've never seen a game that has colour blindness settings. That's neat.
Battlefield 4's got them.
Yeah.
Ah. I've not got Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One has 60 FPS and 60 4-player servers, which really balances out the problem of the vehicle dominance, because then you've got one helicopter jumps up into the air and 32 engineers take it down with stickers. I'm going to put another bucket in here.
So has this headset fixed the buzzing problem, I'm guessing?
We're getting a different problem because you're charging it as you play it, but it's not at all as bad as the buzzing. It's actually quite good. There's just kind of a wee thrumming, but I think I can turn that down myself. But it's fine.
I assume that stopped the thrumming.
Yes, what did you do?
Unplug the charger.
Yeah, it's like a dull sort of humming. Oh, we've got a gunpowder right next to the boat.
So did you sail at all, Jeff?
I did, I was quite impressed.
The water
Yeah,
graphics.
Damn it.
What happened?
Yeah, that's lovely. And
No, we're all good. The keg went off, and I thought it might have damaged the ship.
Damn snakes! They're going to spit at me again before I've got it. Yep.
it was the sailing that I was kind of like, oh, this is what James is on about, because I've not seen a game before where to do something really kind of efficiently and cool, you've got to have a good team of people doing different things under one person instructing it.
Yeah, that happens if you're very careful with your friends, because if you just drop into random games, you will end up sailing a whole galleon by yourself.
Well, that's pretty much what I was doing.
Oh, you sailed the
I could see
galleon?
you do-
You should start with the sloop
Yeah.
if it's just you.
No. Go big or go to Davy Jones' locker.
We were chased by a sloop a bit ago. We tried to make friends with it, came up, alliance flag flying, trying all the communication options, and they just were not being receptive. So they were chasing after us, and we could see they just looted a fort for all the gunpowder kegs, try and sink us. And I just picked them up, I just shot them in the crow's nest, and they all exploded. And then they turned round. You could almost hear the weeping. We spent hours collecting that. Right, you're not here at the minute, but what Solarflare has found is one of the cursed chests, the chest of 1,000 grogs. You pick it up and you're instantly drunk.
Excellent.
It's basically absent.
Or straw.
I'm
You've
not
had
familiar with
straw?
what that is.
It's
No.
a South African
Ooh.
rum, dark rum.
Loyal to the coin
STROH.
commendation.
I think it kicks in about 85%.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, it's evil. I tried it when I was 18.
Okay,
One shot, threw up.
do you want to do this
Is that
cargo?
a ship in front? Oh, it's a shipwreck in front of us. Pardon?
Do you want to finish off the cargo, or you're not bothered?
I was thinking we could, if one of us starts making towards the outpost, the other one can row over with it. Although, do you reckon the plants would die before we got there?
I do not know. It's just the next island over, isn't it? And then it's down to the outpost anyway, so we'll just do it. Right, so Crook's Hollow, Hand of the Cargo, Ancient Spire. Sorry, Jeff, about 10 more minutes.
If our compost keeps anything to go by, you can keep the plants alive by weeing on them.
They don't have an emote for that in the game, but I do wish they would, because there's this crying chest. They can sink your ship, and every time I dig it up, I just like to return the favour a little bit. Right. What do you think of the water effects, Jeff?
To straight east.
Jeff?
Yes?
What do you think of the water effects in the game?
It's very pretty, isn't it?
Yes.
I wasn't sure about the wind direction though. It seems to be reversed from what you would expect.
How do you mean?
Well, I cranked my sail over to one side to try and catch the wind and swing the ship round, and it started turning the other way.
Yeah, the wind does that. The wind changes. It's a treacherous as the sea be the wind, har.
You've been on this too long.
I've had a lot of fun in this game. And I hope you do too. You're a brand new...
I damn near managed to
overboard.
360 my van today.
Sorry?
I damn near managed to 360 a 3.5 ton van today. I was delivering to this kind of stately house type rental property, and this big car park area at the front was covered in about 2 inches of ice. And I drove in, went to very gently turn into where I was going to park up, and the van just kept going, kept turning, whatever I did with the steering wheel.
Is it snowy, yeah? Yeah, you showed me the picture, wasn't it?
Not snowy, but icy.
Icy. In the case where you're in a sloop and you're sailing into the wind, turn your sail to flat sail it and you'll pick up a little bit more speed. I don't know why, but into the wind, the sloop is the fastest ship.
So the sail is almost in line with the wind direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the sail is
you want-
acting as a wing.
Yeah, you want it square, so almost like it's fresh, a fresh spawn. So you want the sail sitting perpendicular to the wind.
Don't hit.
Unless you're going upwind, in which case you want it fairly flat.
No, it's a glitch in the game. Whereas if you're going directly into wind,
That's a real effect sailing.
Oh, and there's a random chest.
You kink it into the wind slightly to get it to billow, but then the wind blowing across the curved surface acts like a wing.
Well,
uh-oh.
that's probably the rum gun. Yep. I'm surprised there isn't an achievement for destroying a cargo supply of rum bottles and saying, you know, why is the rum always gone?
Have you seen tonight's Discovery, James?
No, I haven't. I'll be watching it later.
Spock dies, it's amazing.
Again?
I don't know, I haven't seen it yet either.
Right, the rum bottles are
You
cracked,
gotta
but I'll
pass me
hand
the
them to
rum
you.
bottles.
There you go. I need to get...
You got another hole behind you.
yeah, I'll get it. And we'll deal with that.
You get holes in the ships?
Yeah, you get holes in the ships and you have to use a plank to repair the hole, and then you use your
that's
bucket
what planks
to get the water out of your ship before it sinks. Ah, that's... If you're going to hand in all that,
We've
I'll
already
just start
got
sailing, okay?
Yeah, that works.
For the outpost. You can get the mermaid. If you drop off in the middle of the sea, Jeff, look for a green flare, and a mermaid will appear, and you can get back to your ship that way.
Yeah, it accidentally did that to me. Something crashed and it just dumped me in the middle of the sea.
Have you died yet?
Oh yeah.
So you've been to the Ferry of the Damned?
Yeah, multiple times. I was quite annoyed because the ship just capsized. So, like, can you not swim?
You can swim.
Yeah, exactly. So why do you die when the ship capsizes?
Well, hang on. Why did?
Probably drown.
What happened when you capsized? What was going on?
We hit a reef, I think.
And we get krakened.
You're kidding.
I'm turning myself
Uh,
towards the edge to get
can
out.
you keep yourself afloat while I sell this?
Yep, I'm
Or
gonna
can I
try.
get you back straight away.
I'm gonna try and sail towards the edge.
Yeah, if you can get it out. You're not far off the island, are you?
Not far, no. Hopefully, being in the ship protects you from the sucking. No, no, no.
That's what she said.
Is that you firing cannons?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So the other day, I was watching Beardigeddon stream and someone was like, "Hey, Solar Flare, the other day someone with the same, it was on Twitch, with the same name as you, or like a gamer tag the same as your name, sunk my solo sloop." I was just like, "Oh, really?" And he's just like, I was like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like something I do." And he's just like, "Oh, we were getting krakened, and then his brig sailed up and sank us." And I was just like, one person boarded and killed me, and then the other person boarded with a gunpowder keg. I was like, "Oh yeah, that was us." Sorry, bros.
That was you in one ton.
Yeah. I believe you were probably at the time on the island saying, "It's probably a solo sloop, don't kill them." And we were just like, "No, fuck them. They're getting krakened anyway."
Oh yeah. It's funny how, the things you do have effects outside your, far beyond what you expected them to have.
Yeah.
Right, I'm out of the Kraken. I am sailing. I'm heading back to the outpost outside the.
Cool. I'm away now.
I swear, Dalt1 has given me whatever attracts Krakens. Or is that to do with how much gold you've got on board? Sorry, not much longer,
No,
Jeff.
it's
We're
not
heading
to do
straight
with
for the
how much gold,
outpost.
It's if you're sailing in when there's no cloud, you'll get krakened. If you're in the area where it is.
Eek. So basically when you get Kraken, the big oil slick appears and all these tentacles start coming up all around you, and generally everyone's impression is to turn around and head for the edge of the slick and try to get back out to sea.
Unless you're killing it for combinations.
Well, unless you're doing that. But I don't think the loot is worth it, and I think the fight is not too much fun yet.
No. We've also lost our wind thingies.
It's look at the flag. Look at the flag.
Yeah, I checked the flag.
Lost our wind thingies. That's a nautical term.
Yep.
Have they shortened the
Coined by
range
the,
on the Eye of Reach?
Royal Australian Navy.
Turn the ship into the wind thingies!
You know the classic radio transcript between the Canadian Coast Guard and the US Navy?
That's the one with the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
Is that you? They actually made like this short skit out of it. You know, with all the sets and everything. We are a
Yeah.
lighthouse.
Saturday
like,
Night
you
Live
must
recently.
Sorry?
Saturday Night Live recently did a sketch with a Scottish air traffic controller.
Oh no.
So, help! Help! Plane's going down. I don't know how to fly it. Right, you need to press the read rune button on the desk. What? Rune! Yeah,
Yeah, but that.
it's funny.
Yeah, that was the one with the two Scotsmen in a voice-activated lift.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one? It was an ad for something. I can't remember what it was. But it was a German Coast Guard, and then a ship sinking, and it's like the ship will like put in a mayday call, and it's just like, "This is the German Coast Guard. How can I help you?" And they're like, we're sinking," and then the Coast Guard's like, "What are you thinking about?" Oh, just nicked it. I was gonna like, that was gonna be good.
Yes, parking's kind of a hazard in this game.
Yeah, touch parking's fine.